Libra, okay, I'm not trying to call y'all out, but if there has been any kind of pent up sexual about what's going on in your life right now, this astrology right now, this coming week, is going to bring it out. So let's talk about it. We're going to get into the astrology first, guys. If you don't want to hear about the astrology for some strange reason, you can fast forward to about 6 minutes in, where the tarot card reading will start. And then there's always an extended reading for those of you who want to join me. That link is right below. The extended reading is just a deeper message. It continues the message and it gives you more details. So I hope you'll join me for that as well. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is your weekly tarot card reading, so I release a new video for you every single week. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you'll know as soon as I upload your favorite content. Libra content specifically comes out every single Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. over here on the west coast of the US. Yeah, and if you want to join me for daily tarot card readings, I do general tarot card readings on my second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above, and hopefully you guys can join me there too for the live chats. There's another way to get access to the extended readings, Libra, and that is through joining my Unbound membership here on the channel. I hope you'll consider it. You'll get unlimited access to all the extended readings, all the exclusive content, which I don't post anywhere else on any of my social media profiles, as well as all the channel perks. So check that out. Libra. Let's start with the astrology. Now, the new moon really is a turning point, because for the first 2 days after that, there's this beautiful, I believe, sextile to Jupiter between Venus and Jupiter. And that is just perfect, beautiful harmony. When things are really beautiful, go extremely smoothly, and you're allowed to expand and grow and feel a lot of optimism. After that, there becomes a lot more contention that goes on between Venus and Mars. Specifically, there's a semi-square there that stays for the rest of the week. There's this strange, not strange, but yeah, there's this irritating aspect between Venus and Pluto. Something especially concerning your sex life is changing, or changing because of pent up sexual energy. Now, it will work itself out when toward the end of this week, Venus sextiles Chiron. And what that means is that she'll find a way to work out, or it'll start to become clear based on what has been done in the past. Like, what went wrong in the past? What have I learned? Healing, being able to heal through the pain, heal through the suffering. Also be able to come up with creative and harmonious ideas about how to move on from any kind of injury or suffering, or that you've you're willing to actually be able to work through now, or let go. You can put to use now for good reasons. There can be a really special event that happens to you around that time, especially considering maybe horses or horseback riding. Really essential when there's a semi-square to Mars, which isn't as difficult as a square, but it's really essential now to not push yourself. It's really wonderful to be able to sort of get out any kind of steam or tension, frustration, if you will, by doing something physical, especially when you're sextile to Chiron, something that uses your legs. So dancing, yoga, ice skating, roller skating, but not to the point where you would be putting yourself in danger, putting yourself at risk, just in a way that really helps you get out there and use your body and move your body in a really healthy way. And I feel like there's some shift though, because she has that aspect to Pluto. Venus has that uncomfortable aspect to Pluto where you may not be comfortable with the change, but because of that sextile to Chiron, you'll know that you have to have it. You'll know that it's necessary, because repeating the past isn't an option once you become aware of Chiron and what the pain has why you've gone through the pain, the suffering, the hardship that you've gone through. This is that awkward time where things could get quite awkward, because there's that impulse with that semi-square to Mars to move forward and get things done, but not necessarily being very clear or comfortable at all with what you feel like you have to do. So don't be surprised, Libra, if you're put into quite a few uncomfortable situations next week. Not uncomfortable, dangerous, but uncomfortable more along the lines of social and your interactions with others. And ultimately, take your time with things. Take deep breaths. Don't rush into anything, and definitely set your own pace. That'll give you a sense of solidness, and I would say grounding, that allow you to stay comfortable in situations that could make you uncomfortable. I think overall what I'm saying is the uncomfortable situations that are going to come up this coming week are contrived by the universe to help you change, help you grow, and actually help you move you forward in ways that you really maybe might not have wanted, but absolutely needed. So let's get into the cards to explain further. Libra. Okay. We have be generous of spirit, but it's in reverse. Leo energy in reverse is very difficult because this speaks of ego, being egotistical, dealing with somebody who's very domineering and insufferably narcissistic. Or it's the way you feel about yourself, a sense of not feeling that beautiful, or feeling like maybe it's because I'm not attractive that things don't happen for me, or feeling unrecognized, unseen, unnoticed, feeling overlooked. This could all be that. So let's dig a little bit deeper, Libra. Give with gratitude and grace. There seems to be open-heartedness here. This is philanthropy. In some ways, it could be because of lack of self-esteem that you have been giving too much, or that you're dealing with a really narcissistic person because they're willing to take a lot, and there's a giving here that either has to do with low self-esteem, and that's why you're giving too much, or it has to do with just defining the situation and saying, hey, there's somebody here, that no matter how much you give to them, it's never going to be enough. And then we have life is a mystery. So there is some deception going on here, a mask, not seeing it. Maybe you are not seeing that there is somebody who is extremely narcissistic in your life, and they are more than happy to take everything that you put out, or just a sense of your philanthropy, your goodness toward somebody has got nothing to do with how much you care about them, but it has more to do with either you wanting to make yourself look good, or you feeling absolutely terrible about yourself. So you feel the only thing that you can do to, I don't know, get people to like you, or for the situation to be okay, is for you to give all you got. I don't like this energy, to be honest with you. Life is a mystery. Can you clarify this for me? Bear with me, Libra. And it's showing something in the past. Okay. Clarification in the past. Time for a beginner mind. Something didn't get a chance to start. Maybe there was a failure in the past. You were denied something in the past, or your mind was closed, or somebody's mind. This is closed-mindedness, not being prepared for change, not being ready for change, almost a stubbornness of sorts. And then we have, I don't understand why that's happening. I apologize, guys. Forgive me. Hold on. I understand what the fuck is going on. I just realized that like all my cards were in reverse. Okay. Then we have be playful, also in reverse. Yeah, somebody was taking themselves too seriously. Or didn't want to move forward. Somebody who is set in their ways and taking their beliefs too seriously, stuck. Somebody who's stuck. Time for a deep dive. This could have been an ex-lover or even somebody who's still a current lover. Somebody was not playing around. They were not going to change, and they were not going to let you change either. And be here now is also in reverse, meaning this is your energy. This is double Libra energy. All in reverse. All in reverse. You're doing it again. Libra, you're doing it again. You don't see it. You don't recognize it, but you're doing it again. And what you're doing again is there's too much here that you're giving. Because honestly, you don't feel really good about anything that's going on in the past. We have generous of spirit still looking out to them. You gotta give me some time. I really want to say this is something, I really want to find something good in this, but I can't. And I'm very sorry that I can't. But what it seems, Libra, is that you're doing the same thing all over again, and you did not learn from the past. And that the wonderful thing about this week, sort of astrologically, is going to somehow point that out. Because the truth is this, once again, you were about to cover up everything that you felt with, okay, just give them whatever they want. Give them whatever they need. But what about what you need? Are you even happy for this? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I feel like you are dealing with a narcissist. I feel like you are dealing with somebody who is definitely not happy for your happiness. I don't think that you realize how much you're going to have to continue to be putting into somebody or giving to them in order to keep this going. This is stubbornness. Someone ain't playing around. Someone is not communicating correctly. They're being overly harsh or taking things too seriously because they're stuck in a mentality that is basically they got their head in the sand. And they don't want to look. They don't want to see. They don't want to see the beauty in front of them. They don't want to see. They're not ready. This is the energy of somebody who is just not ready for anything that wasn't already in their wheelhouse of comfort. And now there's just this sense of like somebody pretending to be kind when it's got nothing to do with kindness. It's got everything to do with ego. It's got everything to do with wanting to make themselves look good. That's the mask. Life is a mystery. Wanting to make yourself look good, even though, oh, this is shit. Can we please make sense out of this, please? Libra. This is you. 2. Gaia, close to the earth, stay grounded, like I said. Guardians. Pisces, upright though, so that's creativity. And Aquarius. there's somebody who you need to protect yourself from because they are mad clinging on to you. And they are not your friend, but they are absolutely pretending to be. And the problem with the astrology this week is it lends to you having a problem asserting yourself until maybe the end of this week. That basically says, hey, you finally got it. You finally learned. You're finally so done. You're finally finished with the shit, and you're figuring out how to like work it out and not repeat. You know, it's almost like in some ways, trust what somebody's trying to tell you. Especially if they're trying to protect you. Spiritual guardians, messages, goodness, once again, philanthropy, trying to do the right thing, trying to protect somebody, even though, is it your job to protect them? No, it's not. It's not your job to protect them. Why are you trying to protect them? They would throw you under the bus in a fucking heartbeat. I don't feel good now, Libra, because there is a sense of partnership. You may actually, there may be actual doors for partnership opening that you didn't realize. And maybe it's because, I don't know, you just clarify, please. Clarify, please. You took on this burden a while ago, and it is a burden. You took on too much responsibility for somebody who was too fucking stubborn to do shit for themselves. And so they laid it all on you. And this is you trying to pretend it away, and this is you in some ways getting an opportunity. There is an opportunity that is coming for you to say, fuck off, I'm going my own way, I'm doing what makes me happy. Are you willing to do that? Are you? You will have the energy to do it, and it is the necessary thing. You're going to have a brief opening, especially right after that new moon, to get the fuck out, to move out and move on, Libra. This is your time. This is your porthole. If not, you're going to be stuck in that congestion again. I feel like for most of you, just the understanding, just the wisdom that you have to get out is going to be all that you'll need to eventually get out. But I would like to see most of you get out of this, whatever situation you're in. This is you. This is you. So you are definitely in some ways finding a way to balance out your life and let it equal you out. Being fair to yourself. And it's a friend that helped you, an actual friend who's standing in as an earth angel to come and help you reach your highest potential, as opposed to, or a community, a group of friends, right? As opposed to feeling like you have to do it all by yourself, or that you're responsible for everything on the table, taking on too many responsibilities. This is when you put a load down, Libra. This is this week. When you realize what was breaking you instead of making you stronger. Like how much were you taking on so that somebody else could not take anything on? This is the King of Swords, which could be you. Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Six of Swords, somebody from the past, friendship from the past, or family, something from childhood that was just such a burden on you, because it's almost like nobody recognized you, or they were stuck not seeing you. And that was what kept happening, because that's what was always done. This is, what is it? What are you trying to say that Libra has to do here? Can you just answer me that question? What are you trying to say that Libra has to do here? What does Libra have to do? What action does Libra have to take? Karma. That's not answering my question. Six of Pentacles. You have to take this opportunity, even if it doesn't feel completely comfortable for you. Because the discomfort is coming from how you saw yourself in the past and the shit that you allowed in the past, and not your potential for the future. And right now, they're a little wonky. They're getting discombobulated in your mind, because what's good for you looks bad and what's bad for you looks good. And so ultimately what you have to do is make the decision to just trust this is a great opportunity, especially an opportunity that's coming when it comes to finances. A sense of just something working out for you finally. And trusting that. Because you are protected in the future. You're not going to be let down or bullied or, bullied, pushed down, taken advantage of. It's changed. Your life has changed, because in some ways the people that you are surrounding yourself by, or that they want to be partners with you now. They want to help you now, right? This is, or you're finally finding partnership now, equal partnership, good partnership, where you were not able to do that in the past. I'm going to go to the extended. I hope you guys join me. I'll see you there. The link is below.